what's good, guys? Welcome back to Red Corner Boxing. We're here for another live watch-along, this time of Caleb Plant versus Armando Resendiz. It's another super middleweight clash, live on the PBC on Amazon Prime, and with my co-host and co-founder, as always, Mr. Neutral, and we've got the special guest, Bobby Sampson of the Samp and Chance podcast. Absolute legend in the house, all the way from Vancouver. Before we get into it, lads, we are proudly sponsored by Easy Storage, your place to go for all your storage needs across the United Kingdom. Check them out. They handle your business with care. Right then, lads, what we saying on this one? How's Caleb going to get on? What you thinking?
Well, here's what sorry, go ahead, Mr. Neutral.
No, on you go, Samson. Bobby.
All right, so I look at it this way. This is probably going to be a tougher fight than, I've been saying this is an easy weekend fight, blah, blah, blah. But honestly, this is probably going to be a tougher fight for Caleb than most people will think. Resendiz, he's the kind of guy, he'll take a lot of shots coming in. He's not afraid to get hit, to get his off. So that's something he has to, think about here. Caleb does. I think his best, for me, I think the best thing for him is to stay on the outside and just work his jab and, try to come inside when he can, because for every shot he throws, he's going to meet one coming his way, right? So, and that right hook, Resendiz right hook, man, you got to look out for that. But that being said, Caleb by decision, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'd agree, mate. I've gone for UD, Caleb Plant. A lot of people took the knockout. I went for the UD, so I'm thinking I got the smart money on that. So I'm hoping that's the case. But just a quick rundown of the records, though, guys, before we get further into it. Sorry, Mr. Neutral, I know you're ready to pop. Caleb Plant, 23 wins, 2 defeats, been stopped just a one-time, no draws. Armando Resendiz, 15 wins, 11 knockouts, 2 defeats. He's been stopped the once himself, 2, and no draws. He was last out against Fernando Feliza, who was won by TKO in the second. And Caleb Plant obviously was last out against Trevor T-Rev McCumbee, which we all watched and enjoyed. And he stopped him in the 9th in an absolute seesaw warrior battle. It was tremendous. Caleb Plant has only ever lost to Canelo and David Benavidez. So Plant is one tough plant, shall we say. Because we're on YouTube, we can no longer swear. So he's a tough plant, is Caleb.
We can't swear on YouTube?
Apparently not, matey, no. I got a warning today that swearing is prohibited on live streams on YouTube until you get to a certain amount of subscribers, over 5,000. So,
okay, well, I apologize. I will make sure I don't cuss.
Oh, no, don't worry, mate. We'll still swear. Trust me, we're British. We can't help it. We can't help it.
A person who cusses is usually has a higher level of intelligence.
That's it. It's just one of them. They're just trying to hit us with all kind of restrictions. We're going a little bit too quick, mate. We've only been going not even 11 weeks yet, and we're already, I think, nearly 1,200 subscribers, something like that.
Amazing. Absolutely love it. Keep it up, boys.
Because me and Neutral was already running a different channel before, you see, and then we've been that off when we started our own shit, and they're just getting on our case. They're taking views off us, taking subscribers off us, taking all sorts, mate. They're just trying to play us, mate. I had to do a full face profile for them today. Like I'm some pole dancer in a strip club.
Well, it must be a slow day in the world of the internet if they're going to pick on you guys.
I had to show them the full facial features.
It must be a slow day in the internet world if they're picking on good people.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying, Bobby. That's what I'm saying, mate. Yeah, they've been at it from the start, Neutral. Let's be fair. They've took hundreds of thousands of views off us.
For the amount of garbage that's out on the internet, they're picking on good people. Good for you guys.
Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. Brooklyn said he's got Plant TKO late. I usually love you to be right there, Brooklyn, but I've got Plant UD in the prediction league, so I'm going to hope that me and Bobby are right with the UD.
You know what I really find interesting here is this Stitch is working Caleb Plant's corner again. Stitch Strand, I mean, he's contracted to Top Rank, so he and Caleb must have a very special relationship if he's willing to work outside of his contract.
Yeah, that's true. We got a good ref as well in Harvey Dock. That's always good.
Yeah. Hey man, he's great for the facial expressions.
He is, mate. He is. He reminds me of that half-cast comedian guy. I can't remember his name now, but there's a comedian who looks just like him. It always makes me crease when I see his face.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
You know what I mean?
He does the impressions.
He's always doing he's in the a lot of them what they're called, what you use on X. You know what I mean? I can't remember the word for it. Neutral uses them a lot with the guy who looks like him, Walter White from Breaking Bad.
There you go. I can see it now. There we go.
You
Yeah.
goddamn right. You goddamn right.
See it. I see it. I see it.
You know
There
it.
we go.
SWS Boxing says plant TKO or KO.
I quite agree. I think this is going the same way as the first fight. The co-main event with Charlo. I think there's levels here. I think Caleb Plant, this guy, for me, I mean, he fought a 6th rounder in his last fight. This is levels, and I expect Caleb too big, too strong. Stop this guy first 5 rounds.
Well,
He is
Caleb's
6
got the
years younger,
height.
though. 6 years younger.
Caleb's got the height and the reach on him, and you can already see that in the ring. I mean, just
He's
looking
got
at
the
the
belt
size
on him.
difference.
Yeah,
Caleb
he's got
looks
that
really
belt on
big.
him as well.
But you know,
Caleb
Mexicans
looks
always
about
come tough. Mexicans always come
Caleb.
tough, man.
Yeah, he looks about 185 pounds in there right now.
Yeah, he looks big.
He does.
And he's fighting the fight I thought he would, man. He's just taking it smart, getting his range. I like it. I like what Caleb's doing so far. No problems.
Yeah, I agree, mate. I agree. It's exactly what you expect from Caleb Plant, isn't it? You know, he's got his wife Jordan there. He's got his family there. He's not going to come out and knock the guy out in one. He's not going to let the guy knock him out in one. He's going to be patient. He's just going to take his time. When the opportunity arises, Caleb's going to strike.
Well, I mean, Charlo's already done his part, so all the pressure is on Caleb here, right? So,
yeah, and he's a 12-rounder as well, isn't he? So he's the main event. He's the main people that people have come to see. WBA Super Middleweight Championship on the line in this one.
There you go.
Whatever that means, WBA Super nowadays, mate. Bloody
I think it's just the regular champion. So if Canelo decides to quit, he just automatically becomes the champion.
Yeah, that's it. It's ridiculous the amount of belts they got now, Bobby. It really is, man. It's like, what happened to the days of one champion? Like, have one champion in each weight division. That's what you need.
That's what you need, but then we wouldn't get any fights.
Well, if the champion's there, you fight the champion if you're good enough. That's the way I like it. But
well, I mean, I think that's what the TKO promotion is going to look like.
Yeah, they're struggling at the moment, though, aren't they? They're struggling apparently to get people to sign up to it because there's not enough money in it.
They realize no one's going to pay. They're not going to pay you.
That's it. I think the top purse was like 150 grand for like top level, so they're not going to get top level boxers for that. The only guys that they can go after are the guys like Callum, the guy, the Irish fella that they're being promoting quite a bit. Callum's, what's his name? It's an Irish guy, King Callum. Oh, Callum Walsh. Sorry, Callum Walsh.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, mate. I've had food poisoning. My brain's not even working at the minute.
Honestly, the only guys they can truly go for are probably, the Bruce Carringtons and those type of fighters, the Abdul Masons. I mean, they haven't tasted big money yet, and these guys could use a TKO platform as a springboard to get into the big four.
I think they'd be lucky to get the likes of Shushu, mate, and the likes of Abdullah Mason, to be honest. I think they're well lower level than that. If the best they can offer is £150,000, Shushu will get double that for every fight he has already. He's not going to go down to that level.
That's what I mean. That's I think guys like Jared Anderson could probably benefit from.
Yeah, there's people out there who will do it, of course, but I don't think they're going to get any prospects like Shushu or Abdullah Mason, to be honest.
All right,
them guys are looking at the big bucks. They want the big paydays.
I give that first round to Caleb myself.
Yeah, me too, brother. Neutral, what did you say on that one?
Obviously, I'm just a wee bit behind. He's still. He doesn't want a repeat of what happened with Trevor McCombie, of course. Where he got floored early in that fight. So you can see he's got a little bit more awareness about him. It's almost if he's holding back a little bit, but I expect him to grow through the rounds now.
Well, McCombie brought him down to earth, right? Now he's fighting the fight that he should have fought that time. Also, if you notice, Caleb Plant's beard is really big. I don't know, just something I noticed.
Usually they make them shave, don't they? Make them shave, so you can't be doing that. You know what I mean?
Bigger than usual.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I pick on these little details. These are
no wrong with that, mate. I love that kind of stuff. Trust me. I remember, who was it they made shave in the ring? Like, remember when he came to the ring and they made him shave his beard off?
The Nova guy. The Nova? The guy
that was it. Abraham Nova, that was the one, mate. That was the one with the big ginger beard. They made him shave it on the side of the ring because it was too big.
Yeah.
I think they've done it to Tyson Fury once as well, but they did it before he came out to the ring.
Yeah.
Because he had a big beard and that, and they said, no, I think it was when he was fighting Dillian White. That's why I got confused.
Dillian.
Yeah, he's coming back, and he's on the next card, mate. On the
Yeah.
Fabio Wardley card against Justice Hooney, but they ain't got an opponent still.
That should be fun.
The Wardley Hooney should be fun, yeah, but the undercard's not looking so good. They need to beef it up a bit for a stadium fight like that at Portman Road. It can hold nearly 30,000. They need to put a few more good names on that card for me.
I agree with you completely, but everyone's fighting so much these days now. It's like, where do you get these guys now?
Yeah, I would have got AJ in there. If they'd organised it a few months ago, got AJ in there with Dillian White for the rematch. That would have worked.
Yeah, but I think AJ and I think we all know what AJ and Mr. Fury are holding out for now. I think they have one fight left in the meet. It's against each other. Winner of that one gets one more chance. Yeah, it's over for the other one.
Yeah, well, apparently it's going to be for AJ. It's going to be Dillian White or Jared Anderson next.
Wow, talk about it. Well, if I'm him, I'm taking Jared.
I can't see it being that Jared Anderson. He's way out of condition.
Oh, I know, mate. See that rap
But
video
that's
I
why you
posted the
take
other
that
day?
fight.
It's
Then. I mean,
huge.
that's a pure Eddie Hearn move right there.
Yeah. Plant under a bit of pressure in this round.
Yeah, he's not doing as well as he was in the first.
Sorry,
guys, if you're not really feeling the fire, there's not really much happening in the fight at the moment. That's why we're off topic, but there's not really much going on here.
Well, the second round was kind of more. I think Resendiz is coming back a little bit. He's feeling a bit more comfortable. Hair's still in perfect condition, as you can see. I like it. It was a good round. It was a decent round. I probably
landed a good shot at the end of the round as well. Nice stiff right hand. That was nice.
Yeah.
I still give the round to Plant, but it just wasn't the most exciting round.
I think Resendiz was coming on near the end there.
Yeah, he had his moments. Had his moments.
Yeah. Had him in the corner.
Definitely. Brooklyn Amaris just said, I'm picking Hooney to upset Wardley. A lot of people are, mate. Justice Hooney is a very accomplished amateur, a very slick boxer, a very big man. And you know that these Australians or people from that side of the world don't come easy, mate. They're coming to fight. And believe me, Wardley is not the most accomplished boxer. Yeah, he's a banger. He can knock man out with one punch. He's from that white-collar industry where he can just absolutely devastate you, like he did Fraser Clark. But believe me, Brooklyn, Hooney's probably the better boxer out of the two.
But has Hooney ever been under the big lights?
He's not. No, he's not.
So this is the thing again.
That's the thing.
This is the thing again, unfortunately.
Yeah, I can't wait for it, mate. I'm really intrigued by that fight to see whether Wardley can just detonate on Big Hooney straight away or whether Hooney's just going to be too slick, too skillful, too accomplished for him.
And I think
because he is a master boxer.
I think Brooklyn was also asking about Berlanga and Shiraz. I think Berlanga wins that all day.
Big up Williams Wrestling. Good show, Jam, Mr. Neutron, Robert Sampson.
Yeah,
Thank you very much for
another
tuning
Canadian.
in. Great stuff.
That's another fellow Canadian. Big up, William. Thank you for tuning in, brother.
20 Boxing's got it 1-1.
Okay. Well, yeah, Resendiz did come on strong in the second round.
I'm a little ahead of you, but you're going to see a nice body shot coming up here.
Went for it, did Resendiz.
Have you just started second round, yeah?
What round are you guys on?
Are you starting third round now?
Third round.
Yeah, I'm about a minute 45 into it.
Oh, bloody hell, I'm only on 2 minutes 8 to go of it. You're well ahead of us, Bobby. Bloody hell, them Canadian streams are far better than over here in the UK.
Bloody ridiculous, these apps.
Well, mine's not just on my TV on Prime, mine is, but mine's actually coming from Canada. Because I'm using Boxing Man's stream, so mine's coming from the same place that Bobby is, yet I'm a minute and a half behind.
But mind you, it's traveling all the way from one end of the world to the other.
That's true, mate, that's true. They're screwing us somehow, aren't they? They're doing something to screw us up somehow. That's what they do.
I'm a 2-hour flight away.
Yeah, that's a bit different then, yeah. I'm 24-hour flight away, I think.
Looking good in this. Oh, that's what I'm telling you, man. We got to be careful of that. Something good. Oh, wow.
A good shot from Plant, wasn't it?
Yeah, but the Resendiz answered nicely too. It looks like Resendiz's jab is doing some damage to Caleb's face here.
He's not having it all his own way, is he? At all.
No.
He just got pushed back on the ropes with a stiff left jab there from Resendiz.
Yeah, he's cut. Oh,
Yeah, there is a cut. Yeah, there is blood between his eyes and on the
Yeah.
side of his cheek. Yeah.
he took another good shot at the 30-second mark. Just wait for it. That right
Wow,
hook.
bloody hell. Plant's face
Caleb-
is looking a bit of a mess.
Yeah.
Is Caleb Plant declining in front of our eyes right now?
It's looking like it. He looks scared. Resendiz is putting it on him and he's backing up.
I,
Big right hand there from Resendiz.
I mean,
Respect-
Plant is struggling here.
Outside of his 2 losses, this guy's fought everybody in that division. He's had all the hard fights. I mean, at the end of the day, after fighting a guy like Canelo and David Benavidez, you're not going to be 100% ever again.
Yeah, it's going to take some out of you, Bobby, isn't it? For sure.
You know, and if you think about it, in the Benavidez fight, his eye was mangled. If it wasn't for Stitch here, you know, that fight would have ended a long time ago.
Yeah.
But he's caught, man. I think he got caught with that jab
he's
nicely.
not, you look at Caleb Plant's eyes. Eyes are wide open. He is not happy in that ring.
That's definitely a Resendiz round neutral, isn't it?
Yeah.
That big right hand you were talking about, 30 seconds from the end there.
But I think what we're seeing
I
here,
think Caleb Plant's in all kinds of trouble here.
possibly, potentially, but like I said, Resendiz is the kind of guy, he's not afraid to take shots coming in. And he's probably felt the power. He's felt what he's got to deal with. Now he's kind of just, he's got to be careful also, right? But I mean, right
you
now,
don't want to walk onto anything.
yeah.
Yeah.
But he's feeling comfortable.
But considering these levels between these two gentlemen, is Caleb Plant's on the back foot, allowing this guy to pressure him when he's got the superior boxing skill set. I don't understand his mentality and allowing Resendiz to put him on the back foot and dance around that ring and try to jab and two-piece combo off the back foot. That's not the Caleb Plant I'm used to watching.
No, same.
He really took it to Macombi and Benavidez and indeed Canelo. I'm seeing a decline in real time. That's what I'm seeing.
He's 32 now, nearly 33.
He should be putting.
Mate. It happens to the best of us. You know what I mean?
He should be putting these guys away.
He should. Brooklyn said Belanga knocks out Shiraz rounds 1 to 4. After that performance against Carlos Adames, mate, I would not be surprised by that at all. 20 boxing has got Resendiz 2-1 up. Big up 20, my brother. Good shout. I've actually got it 2-1 the other way round, but maybe I'll be a bit generous to Plant in the second.
There we go.
Starting to liven up a bit now, though.
A little bit.
Here round 4.
Caleb showing a bit more confidence in this round, I feel.
Yeah, I think his corner's probably told him, come on, man, you're letting this slip away a wee bit. Get your hands down, get them throwing. Because he was just standing there with their eye guard backing up. That's when you know you're going to look like you're losing the fight, and that's when people come onto you. Plant just needs to do what he does and just fight. Fight. He's a fighting man.
He ducked nicely there. Got away from that one.
Scared to throw.
Plant needs to let his hands go like he normally does. This is very surprising from Caleb. Very surprising tactics.
Well, Plant's been more active in this round anyway, so...
He's trying to use that left hook to the body. He wants to soften up
Resendiz. Yeah, definitely. Resendiz, though, man, he looks focused now. He looks laser focused. He's on this now, he's Resendiz. He's not having none of it. Armando thinks he's got this. He thinks he's took Plant's best shot and he can deal with the power and deal with it proper, and he's going after him.
Well, this is the fight that he wanted, right? He wanted to be able to fight inside. Caleb, he's got to be cautious here.
Wanted him in Vegas, wanted the whole shebang, the whole
but
big
then
night,
again,
and he's got what he's asked for. And he's turning on the charm, Bobby. He's turning on the charm. Showing the goods.
Everyone talks about that right hook, but I think that left hook is just as dangerous for Resendiz.
He's good, man. He's really like nifty on the move in. You know, the way he creeps into range. He's really sneaky with that. You don't know whether he's coming with that left or the right. He's really he mixes it up so well. It's so impressive to watch.
Well, this fight's tied up, in my opinion. Now we got 2-2.
Yeah, I'm exactly the same, Bobby. Absolutely. 2-2, mate. Couldn't give it any other way. I think that was a solid Resendiz round.
So does this come down to his conditioning, though? Let's think about that as well.
Don't worry about me.
Does this come down to the conditioning as well for Caleb Plant? Because, like I said, he's breathing heavy.
He is.
I don't know if that nose is broken. That could be a problem.
There was blood round the snout after the first round, so that could possibly be it, Bobby. That could be it.
Right? I mean, Stitch is
definitely
great, but I
could
don't know how
be.
much he can do.
Yeah, they're working on his nose in the corner at the minute. He's got a cut on the bridge of his nose, and he's definitely struggling to catch his breath.
Guys, I
Could
mean,
be in big boy trouble here.
I'm going to say this about Stitch Duran, one of the nicest people you will ever meet in boxing.
Who, the cut man?
The cut man, the nicest man. He went out of his way to meet me at the hotel in Vegas to sit down and chat.
Oh, it's right.
Lovely man. Lovely man.
Love that.
Here we go. 5th round.
Yeah, beautiful stuff. Let's have a look. See if Caleb Plant can get this going. He looks like he's struggling. He keeps looking up at his wife. He's looking over. He's looking at someone in the crowd. I'm assuming he's looking at Jordan Plant. But he does not look comfortable. That's what he's not looking. Let's see what Caleb Plant can do now against Armando Resendiz.
I think he took a shot in the second or third round, and he was visibly, for me, distressed about it.
I think, the nose broke. I think it's the nose broke, bro. So either broke it or he's definitely got a laceration across the top, and something's stopping him from being able to act the way he normally does. Because he's just gone on the back foot ever since, and he's just not the same Caleb Plant. He's now literally like doing what you'd expect Resendiz to be doing, running around the ring on the back foot.
Resendiz just looks faster too. As this round's progressing, I just feel Resendiz just has more speed as well right now.
Yeah, and he's getting more confident to go with that speed and IQ, and he's just showing everything, showing levels at the minute, and it looks like Plant's the level below.
You know what? He's a guy fighting with no pressure, though, as well. Like, I mean, we can talk about skill and everything, but let's also talk about all the other elements that go into a fight. All the pressure's on Caleb Plant to perform. This is his last big opportunity if he wants any more big shots. Whereas he got Resendiz here, he's got nothing to lose, but everything to gain.
He's supposed to lose, isn't he? He's supposed to lose.
Even if he loses this fight, he will win in the sense that his stock will go up. Kind of like Conor Benn's stock went up in the loss against
Eubank. Yeah, that's it. He'll get more fights out of it. He'll get more fights from losing this because they'll say, "Oh, he can hang tough. He can get in there. Oh, he just hurt Plant to the body there as well."
It's the Inui effect, isn't it? You know, Cardenas has just got a big fight now out of. He's going in for another.
He deserves it as well. Ramon Cardenas, man, how good was he against Inui?
That saved that weekend.
He's going to get. He's going to get another interim shot because of that. Now, Resendiz, he is just your typical Latin American, very clean, compact jabs from the elbow. You know. And there's nothing for me super dangerous about this guy. There's nothing.
Right now, I'm more interested in seeing Resendiz Charlo fight.
Yeah, right now, I'd be more interested in that. Because, but apart from the fact the names would sell better if it was Plant.
I think
Plant doesn't look like his old self.
He got hurt to the body about a minute ago.
Yeah, I seen that bit. Yeah, that was a good shot as well. And he ain't seemed to recover yet. I think it's 24% landed for Resendiz to 16% Plant.
You can see it in every movement this guy's making. He's just breathing heavy. He's just like, I don't know if they've said it or not, but I really think that nose is really damaged and holding him back.
Yeah, absolutely agree. You know, and trying to keep off Resendiz with, you know, that double jab and a fainted right. And Resendiz is, you know, he senses Plant is in trouble. He knows he's up close and personal. He can sense that the Plant is, you know, not well within himself in that ring.
Yeah, that jab.
It's 3 rounds to 2 now to Resendiz.
Yeah, that body shot got him nicely. He never recovered. And like I said, if you look at the highlights here, Resendiz just comes in. He's not afraid to take the shot. I mean,
he's not respecting Plant's power.
He's not. He's just walking in there, you know, hitting him with ease.
He took a good left by Plant at the end of that round, but
he did.
You know, I'm not seeing anything from Plant that's actually giving this guy anything to back off for.
Well, you look at both their faces. It's just.
It's Resendiz. He looks great. There's nothing wrong with him.
No. There we go. Number 6.
This could be a shock upset here.
I think this still goes the distance. I don't think Caleb's going to go away that easy. But
I don't think Caleb gets him out of there now. A lot of people have gone for the knockout. I can't see the knockout right now.
no,
I think
this
this boy is taking the power. He's not respecting the power.
Caleb just looks broken
he's-
here.
Yeah, he senses Caleb's in trouble. There's another body shot that Caleb visibly
Boom.
distressed and backed off around the ropes. Beautiful solar plexus, left hand.
He's letting him rescind his fight, man. He's not doing anything to stop him, and it's making it easier and easier for him.
Yeah, and the Mexican fans are absolutely overjoyed with what they're seeing right now.
90% of that stadium is all Latin fans.
Oh, absolutely. But they've got Plant 1 round up. That's probably standard. I mean, don't forget Vegas judges. So you're going to have Steve Weisfeld. You're going to have Moretti and Tim Cheatham there.
Yeah,
and
Cheatham.
they are notorious PBC judges.
and that's why they're there.
Yeah, the percentage has changed
Oh
though.
my
It's gone
God,
from
the pressure here, guys,
24-16
is
to 21-20.
Yeah, and before people say they're not PBC judges, look, they're Nevada State Athletic Commission judges, but PBC are the only
You guys
ones.
are going to be treated to a nice little sequence here coming up.
Yeah, Resendiz is definitely in the ascendancy here in round 6. I've got it 3-2 up for Resendiz.
The fight
If anyone's
starts.
getting stopped here, it's Caleb Plant, in my opinion.
The fight starts are starting to overturn. What was Plant as a strong start is now Resendiz has equalised the fight starts and is starting to impose as well. These are the
Most
patterns
definitely.
and the algorithms in boxing that dictate a fight. You've got Plant is on the back foot against an oncoming Mexican. He's got a beautiful high guard. And he moves that left hand. Caleb's watching that left hand, and he's reacting to it. Now, I've not seen Caleb. This guy's level below Plant. He's got him rocked.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm ahead of you. Oh, wow.
I don't know what I'm waiting for now. I'm excited. I'm excited now. What am I waiting for? I'm too excited. What's happening? What's happening?
Here, I want you guys to see it. Wow.
Oh, big right hand from Resendiz. Oh, Resendiz is teeing off on Plant. Plant's in big boy trouble.
Yeah. I knew it.
Resendiz is piecing him up like a piece of turkey on a carving fucking Thanksgiving. Oh, I swore.
Mate.
Apologies, you two.
Wow.
It's roast beef their time.
Resendiz absolutely schooled him there. Another
So that's what I
10-9.
was oohing and eyeing about, guys. That's insane.
It's the backing off. He got tagged backing off.
There's Jordan trying to cheer on Caleb. I think she knows her boy's in trouble. Miss
It
Jordan
reminds
Plant
me of
knows
the
her boy's
Batman
in
who can
trouble.
back
Yeah.
left and right.
He's getting pieced up by Resendiz. Armando is in the ascendancy for sure. He's absolutely dominating this fight.
Best thing for Caleb was there's only 10 seconds left in that
It was a beautiful left-right combination that
Here we go.
started up that sequence. Beautiful.
20's got it 4-2 Resendiz, same as me. Hawkan says big round for Resendiz. Yeah, agreed, Hawkan, mate. Yeah, absolutely.
You got Caleb Plant coming to the corner like that.
I'm the only one who took Caleb Plant UD, and knowing these judges, Julie Lederman and all them, how the Las Vegas judges like to school a motherfucker. I wouldn't be surprised if I get my UD here, guys. To be honest.
If keeps us up, though, I mean, I don't think that will even happen. Oh!
I don't. Yeah.
Oh. Close. Very close.
I definitely think Resendiz has been the better fighter, but Plant will probably get the decision being in Vegas. Especially with Charlo winning. They want that Charlo fight. It's already prearranged. We pretty much know that.
No,
if it's another 6 rounds of this, it'd be impossible for the corrupt judges in Vegas to give this to Plant. Absolutely.
Well, we've seen it with Tim Bradley Pacquiao. They do it in Vegas.
Oh, yeah, only Moretti was on duty that day.
Yeah, what a beauty he is, Dave Moretti. My God.
Absolute corrupt.
Mate, him and Tim Cheatham deserve their own little titles, don't they?
Oh, Tim Cheatham.
Who can cheat them most? Right, they've got it 57 all now on the
Absolutely great
PBC.
stuff here.
So they've got it all tied up in the 7th. But it's still Resendiz
Is that
putting
Larry
hands
Hazard?
down.
Nah, he's Caleb's working that jab really, really hard now, though.
He has to keep Resendiz off.
Yeah,
He's trying to do these cute uppercuts. But he keeps getting checked left hook.
Caleb is fine as long as he stays outside. As soon as he starts to move in there and tries to fight him inside, he's getting his ass kicked. Pardon my language. I hope that doesn't get us in trouble.
No, you're fine, mate, with that.
Right.
He is. I mean, for me, he's won the last 4 rounds.
He has, definitely.
Just by sheer effects of aggression. Output.
I think Resendiz is done pretty good here, but Caleb is throwing a lot more in this round, though.
Yes.
Yeah, I've got Resendiz last 4 rounds, guys, too. I get Plant the first 2, Resendiz the next 4.
You know what?
I'm giving the 7th, but I'm giving Plant this round so far.
Well, I got 20 seconds left here that I'm watching, and so far, just for output, I'd have to give it to Caleb, man. I think he wins this round just on output alone.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you, Bobbett. Absolutely, mate. I'll give this round to Plant. I've got 30 seconds to go. So unless Resendiz does something miraculous, this is a Plant round, which will close the gap to 4-3.
I was saying it's another strong round for Resendiz, but I just thought Caleb threw more, though. I don't know.
Yeah, he was more accurate with the shots. The jabs were landing. He was looking a bit more flush. But he looks desperate work from Plant, though. But he did win the round, but he looks desperate.
I thought
he has to be desperate now.
Round. I'll give that to Resendiz again.
Twinny's got it the same as me and Bobby, 4-3. Thank you, Twinny brother. So, Neutral, you've gone for Resendiz in that one. Me and Bobby have gone for Plant.
5-2, I've got it.
Yeah, I've got it. Me and Bobby and Twinny have got it 4-3. So, we've all got it close, man. There's only a round or 2 in it here or there. What's Abner Maris saying? Did anyone notice how much Abner Maris started to look like Amir Khan in his old age? Anyone notice that? I swear down, he was stood there with his shades on. I was like, what the fuck is it? They've got Amir Khan on PBC, and then I realised it was Abner Maris. Like, what is going on here, bro? You know what I mean?
Here we go, round 8.
Yeah, we're about to get underway. Williams Wrestling says, Robert Sampson for Prime Minister. There you go, mate. Bobby for Prime Minister. Why not, mate? I'm assuming he means Prime Minister of Canada, because in Britain, mate, you'd have to be corrupt as fuck. So I'm assuming he means Canada, the land of the fair and the trades. You know what I mean? Because over here, mate, you'd have to be corrupt as a mother for that. Over here, mate, you'd have to be as bent as a 2-bob note. Trust me, mate. Our politicians are just screwing everyone.
Oh, trust me, I know all about your politics. They ruled my mother nation for over 100 years. Remember?
Oh, of course, mate. Yeah, of course. At least we kept you from a lot of the frogs.
Hey, we got cricket out of it.
That's it, mate. That's it. Right, here we go then. Round 8 of 12 between Caleb Plant and Armando Resendiz. Live from the Michelob Ultra Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada.
And guys, if you ever get a chance to, it's a great place to watch a fight.
I tell you what, I always wanted to go to where was it? Where what's his name used to fight? The Superman, Adonis Stevenson.
Yeah, he's fought in there as well. I believe.
It Quebec? Was it Quebec or somewhere?
He's Quebec, which is on the east side of Canada.
I would have loved to have gone there, mate. I always wanted to, but never got round to it when he was
Montreal,
fighting.
Beautiful city. It's summertime. One of the best places to go and have a good time.
I would have loved it, mate. I never got over there myself. Never got over there, but always wanted to. I loved Adonis back in the day. What a fighter.
You would be closer to Montreal than you would be to Vancouver.
Oh,
wow. What a shot.
Resendiz putting Plant under pressure again now.
Yeah. There we go.
Harvey Duck just breaks them up.
Larry Hazard give Resendiz that last round.
Oh, he gave him the last round?
Aye.
Look at the reddening around Plant's back, man. He's took some smacks to the left side of his back.
No, that's bun marks from being on the ropes all fight.
It could be that too, brother.
The
Yeah.
combination of that and when they do the tie-up, if you notice, Resendiz keeps throwing shots to the back there.
He's got Darius Fulgham marks from last night
Yeah. Whenever they
against
tie up,
Melizukiev.
a lot of those are coming from Resendiz just when they're in the tie-ups.
Yeah, look, he keeps sticking that right hand right on that piece of his left body.
Caleb just looks desperate, man.
He does.
He's
He does.
running
This
out.
ain't the Caleb Plant I remember. I was worried about it. You know what I mean? You can't just turn up for one
Here
fight
he
and then
goes
think
again,
you're back.
man. He needs to start this early on. He always
He's
does
running
this
out
near
of
the end.
ideas.
Resendiz is coming on strong again and saved by the round.
Yeah.
What's he complaining about? Caleb was complaining about something.
I think Resendiz is going to get this victory, you know. By the way this is going, Resendiz looks the only man capable of pulling this off.
And he doesn't look like he has a mark on him at all.
No. They're built different, though, these Mexicanos, aren't they? They're very tough lads. They are very tough,
They're
very
tough
old
skin,
school
man. Tough
boxers.
skin.
They got
Very
face like concrete blocks.
They have. Unless it's Antonio Margarito, then they've got fucking hands like concrete blocks. Well, that's another story.
That's plastered hands.
Well,
Yeah, plaster of Paris. I remember that. What a dirty move that was.
But he's outworking him
damage.
in the clinch and everything. Resendiz.
That's a Resendiz round again for me.
Massive Resendiz round. Massive. And Caleb Plant for me is in all kinds of trouble.
Yeah, 5-3 after 8, guys. 5-3 after 8.
Jordan should take it easy. She's pregnant. His wife.
Gonna slow down on him.
20 boxing's got it spot on. Resendiz got great ring craft and using his chin and head well on the inside. Absolutely brilliant.
Resendiz is doing everything he was supposed to do and said he's going to do. Caleb is not adjusting to him at all.
And look, big up to the Resendiz corner. You know, they've identified round by round everything that Resendiz needs to do, you know, from round 2. And I think they're doing a tremendous job with them. And
well, they have. They've done a great job.
And you know, it's only his to lose now for me. You know, he just needs to keep up this work rate, keep putting the pressure on Caleb, keep scoring good shots on the inside, as the replays are showing. Mate, he's got this in the bag.
21% Resendiz, 12% Plant for the last 3 rounds.
Right now, this is his to lose. I mean, the only way he can lose it is if he loses concentration and lets Plant come in and do something.
Or the judges call him.
Plant's left cheek is swollen now.
It's done. He's just piecing him up now.
He really is. It's an absolute piece-up job. That's exactly what it is. Plant needs to start letting some leather fly. Else his dream of fighting Jamal Charlo for that big money payday is over already before it even gets in the equation.
But it might be too late for him to open up because he's already beaten up. Anything he does, like Resendiz, I mean, he can hit you with that left. He can come back with that right. I mean, this guy can kick the ball with the left and the right.
That's it, mate. He's literally took over this fight. He's took over this fight absolutely massively, as Resendiz. We gave Plant a couple of rounds in between, to be fair, but
oh man, they're giving Plant a breather here. You'll see this. They're retaping up Resendiz's glove right now.
Oh, that's give Plant a little breather then.
It does. It does. Here we go.
I don't know if that is a blessing or a
It's a strange decision from Harvey Dock, though, because there's no tape off the glove, really.
Yeah. So something good will happen at the 105 mark.
Again, that inside work of Resendiz, absolutely fantastic, during the mid-half of that round.
And right now, if you think about it, this guy would I mean, I don't even know if Charlo would want to fight him.
No.
He won't want this kind of pressure on him when he's not fought for so long and had one fight, a little tune-up they demolished. He's not going to want a guy coming on him like this.
Aye, every now and then you get a boxer that comes on the scene that, just spoils the party. And this guy's spoiling the party right now.
Look at that. The whole fight percentage now neutral. 31% Resendiz, 29% Plant for power punches throughout the fight.
Well, let's keep in mind, this boy's only 26 years old as well. We're looking at the future of the weight, right?
He's almost 9 years younger.
We got to accept that. How long have we been watching Plant? How long have we been watching Canelo now? How long have we been watching all these guys at 168? whoever was there is either moved up to 175, and who's ever left.
Oh,
Where you saw that, eh?
oh.
Yeah, definitely, Bobby. Definitely, absolutely.
I mean,
There's no
in a
one
way,
left in that division.
we're ushering in the next generation.
Yeah, 20 says he agrees with me. Thanks, mate. The other comments, we're watching the age of the plant. We're seeing it in real time. It's a decline. And
Yeah.
some boxes, when they do go off the boil, sometimes it's an avalanche, I think we've seen that with Josh Taylor the other week. On his worst day 2 years ago, he would have beaten Echo Essendon, but he lost, and he lost.
Okay, so he's been complaining about Resendiz's headbutts, being sneaky with those headbutts in the clinches.
Yeah, Brooklyn's
Brooklyn,
said Plant's been out for a little bit.
I think
He has,
he's
mate.
right there because the writing was on the wall with the Trevor McCumbee fight. It's shocking all that he got knocked down in the fashion that he did. He got hurt.
In the 6th,
Although
and
he
then he
got
knocked him out
back
in the
up,
9th, didn't he?
yeah.
Resendiz, he's basically.
Although he got back up and won the fight, I think the adrenaline on that fight for him was probably more prevalent because he'd come off the back of that David Benavidez defeat. So that from that decline onwards to this point, for me, looking at Caleb Plant now to the David Benavidez fight to the McCumbee fight, this is a decline.
Oh, massive, like even PBC now have got him 3 rounds down, brother. They've got it exactly the same as 20 at 6-3.
Blanton's trying to dance around and move, but he's just stuck in the corner. He just can't get anything going here, man. Nothing.
Yeah, he's taken everything, from Resendiz. He's even taken the naughty stuff, the sly heads, maybe an elbow or a shoulder, and he's just not happy.
Resendiz is good. Resendiz is having an easier time with him than David Benavidez or Canelo did.
Absolutely.
100%.
And this is the decline. This is
the decline.
This is an absolute beatdown for Caleb Plant. And I'd even go so far as Canelo didn't do this to Plant until later on in the fight.
No.
Until it came near the stoppage time. No, definitely not.
Speaking of Canelo, we have Canelo Garcia and Jamie Munguia all tested positive. Interesting enough, they all trained by the same man.
Yeah. Eddie Reynoso.
Coincidence, or are we just thinking too much about it?
And they all
I think it's contaminated steaks, bro. Let's leave it at that because we'll get sued.
They all get their supplements off the same Victor Conte.
Yeah, Victor Conte gave them some steaks on a night out, and they all ate them together.
They gotta stop eating steak in Mexico, man.
He was feeding him steaks. I sent a picture out yesterday of him feeding Jaime Munguia steaks.
I tell you what, though, man, some of the steak that comes out of Mexico is quite tasty. I have to give it that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I want some, mate. If you get any, send them over to the UK for me, bruv.
Rob, next time I come down, I'll bring you guys some burritos. So I'll carry them on the plane.
I would love that, mate. I would love that. We'll have to catch up, Bobby, one day. Definitely. We'll catch up, man.
Absolutely.
Most definitely.
Brooklyn says, too many upsets right now. Munguia knocked out Sirachi. Taylor lost to Essman. Sonny Evans stopped with Yafai. Garcia lost to Rowley. Now Caleb Plant. And you're going to get this, guys.
Once the juice runs out.
There's a lot of aging fighters out there that we're, and this is what I think that annoys me about boxing pundits and accounts. They don't take in the fact of aging, decline, and things like that. They expect that boxer to perform as he did in his prime or even as far as his last fight. It's, every fight is different, and this is a decline.
Well, I agree with you absolutely. I mean, think about it. Everything comes in ebbs and flows, right? I mean, the new have to come through, and the old guys have to step away.
Yes. Or you go down levels and
then it
be
makes
happy
us wonder how old we're getting as well. We're saying these guys are old now.
That's exactly. It. But it's like the same with AJ, weren't it? When Dubois came and starched him, the old guard has to step down when the new young lion comes through.
And then
what happens in boxing?
Eventually, the next big fight in the next 3-4 years will probably be Moses against Dubois.
Exactly. Yeah, I would love that, mate. I would love
If
that. I'm a big
Dubois gets
Moses
past,
fan.
if Dubois can do Usyk in, that's the next big fight that will happen in about 3-4 years.
Yeah, would not surprise me, mate. I just hope they don't rush a Tumor too quickly, though. If they rush him too quick, he could get found out too quick and get starched.
Well, I call that the Jared Anderson effect, right? That's what they did with
Yeah,
Jared. They moved him too fast.
because
Yeah, Big Baby got found out.
you get these sanctioning bodies who are absolutely frozen stiff, frightened of British or European or boxers that are not from the other side of the pond, and they rank them so high that they set them up to lose.
Well, they do that. And you know what? That's really weird because Tom Frank and Bob and crew over there, they do a great job with the prospects, man. If you look at all the top guys, they all
Yeah.
started in top rank before they left. They
I
always
guarantee
need
you, if Moses Atuma was with Golden Boy or PBC, he would be nowhere near a world championship ranking by now after
No, and you
12.
look at a guy like Richard Torres. I love that guy. I love watching him
I
fight.
love Richard.
And he's just not getting the fair shake that he probably would get if he was fighting over in Europe.
If it was in the UK, mate, Torres would be a world champion or at least an interim by now.
Yeah, yeah.
They'd be chucking him in with a Torma already at Wembley in front of 80,000 and watching them knock each other out and ruin one's career because Eddie Hearn would know, old fast Eddie, that the one who wins is going to get his cash cow going for the next 6 years.
Aye. Am I
That's
right
what
in
he
saying
does. He'll sell his man out down the river, mate, to make one guy famous and rich so he can claim the packet.
No, I'm on
That's
the other
what
side of
Fast
the
Eddie
world.
does.
as long as he's got them both under his umbrella, he
Caleb-
doesn't
He
Caleb
care.
don't care, mate.
broken,
Eddie does
man.
not care. He'll put two of it like he did with Johnny Fisher. He knew Dave Allen had started him. He still put him in, then signed Dave Allen once he knocked him out. That's what he does.
So, out of the three big promoters that are out of the UK, why is it common out there for you guys? Like, I know for me, Ben Shalom, just something about him rubs me the wrong way. Am I?
He's
Am
not
I
the
alone
guy,
in
mate.
that,
He's not the
or-
guy. He's not the
Yeah,
big
you're
one. He's
spot
just me
on.
over here. He's fraggled.
You're
He's
spot
like he's
on.
the joke. He's the joke
He
in
is?
the pack.
Okay. I
It's
just wanted to
Frank
make
Warren
sure.
and Eddie Hearn. It
Yeah.
was Eddie Hearn alone, and then Frank Warren lately has come back with a 5v5, smashed him up. He's got the likes of Dubois, all the big boys. He had
Yeah.
Fury and whatnot. He became the top boy because of that. But before that, it was all Eddie Hearn and Matchroom. And then Ben Shalom's just trying to get his face in there. He gets mugged off wherever he goes. He gets
Okay.
mugged
So
off.
my feelings are okay then. I get it.
Yeah, oh, you're spot on, mate. You're spot on. Ben
Yeah.
Shalom, and apparently they're going to TNT Sports now as well. They've lost the
Well, I
Sky
mean, they're
Sports
taking
deal
the
that
scraps
ends
from
today.
everybody, right? So poor Sky, they're losing it all, huh?
Well, Sky will still do a deal with Top Rank, and they'll still show the American boxing.
Yeah,
and that's the
yeah,
only
yeah.
thing people watch. Not many
That
people watch
doesn't
the
really
boxer
benefit
stuff.
them if they're all coming
Grant-
on at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Grant needs a knockout, and he's not got the power. The power's gone. He's now cut badly
Under
in
the eye.
11th round. He is, mate. If there's a robbery here, I'll never ever watch another PBC event again.
Well, you
I
know
kind
what?
of
I
hope there is a
mean,
robbery.
right
I
now,
hope
the
Grant
way I
gets it by
see it,
UD because then I win my prediction.
he's Resendiz has won every round after the fifth onwards, man. I mean,
Yeah.
he's not lost a round since.
He's not. Even the PBC commentators have got him now 6 up now, I believe, or 5 up, something like that.
I'll give him two.
Hawkins Ringside
man.
Live has just said Izzy Aziz is my favourite. Yeah,
Oh,
GBM.
it's that eye again
GBM,
too.
mate, they're the next best after Frank
Yeah.
and Eddie.
And
cut-
you got the Wasserman brother, the Soylent brothers, Wasserman.
But they're more
know-
into the like Misfits and that now, isn't they? With Mams Taylor and
20, I don't know, mate. I can see it. I can see it, mate.
wouldn't be surprised, 20. Would not be surprised, mate.
I reckon you're going to see a Hamza Shiraz, a Dames.
But give it a
scoring
draw.
strike here. Aye.
Well, they've got Resendiz on the commentary. I think 6 or 7 up, so surely they can't mug him now.
Brooklyn, I've got it
Here we
9
go, guys.
2.
Last and final round.
Yeah,
Here we go.
Brooklyn. Mr. Neutral's got it 9-2. Me and Bobby, I believe, have got it 8-3.
8-3, yes, sir.
So yeah, it's pretty much Resendiz is to lose, mate. Unless he gets
114,
sparked by Caleb.
114 coming up.
Surely Plant is going to lose here, and there's going to be no Plant Charlo fight because there's no
Plant-
point in seeing it if he loses.
Right now,
Honestly.
Al Heyman is picking up the red phone to the judges' table.
They gave Plant that
Yes.
last round, by
The
the way. They
platform.
gave Plant the last round. It's now 106, 103, according to
What did I tell
PBC.
you? There's no way
If
Plant won
Plant,
that last round.
if Plant wins this, this shows you the desperation of PBC in order to keep a card together.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
honestly, it's desperation work. Giving
These
Plant
now,
that.
the one thing I will say about PBC, because of the lack of top stars right now, their matchmaking is so important right now that these go to plan. Otherwise, it puts the future plans in awry.
Well,
It
when you
puts
look
them.
at when you look at all the other promotions working together, all on DAZN, working aside one another, Al Heyman's really cornered himself here. He's really messing himself up and his promotion up, in my opinion. I mean, you can only stay in house for so long. The other belts
Yeah,
are everywhere else. What are you going
yeah.
to do? No one's going to work with you.
Well, when he had that roster, nearly 200 boxes, going back 5 years ago,
Yeah.
that's probably the correct.
Oh
It's probably the correct decision.
no, Resendiz wants this more, man. Last
He's got
minute
this,
of this
mate. He's got
round.
this in the bag now. There's no
Yeah.
way can they give this to Caleb Plant.
We never
But
say
goes back
never,
to your
right?
point, Mr. Neutral. You're right, mate. There's no way they would have done it a while ago when they had all them fighters. But now they've got no one, have they? Let's be
No.
truthful. They haven't got a massive stable anymore. They need to start spreading the wings and sharing the love. Otherwise,
Aye.
they're going to end up getting left behind.
They started shedding the stable back as early as the
you know
end of
what?
2023.
This
There was
isn't a
talk of them
fluke.
folding, weren't there? There was talk of them folding as a company.
This
That's
this
right.
isn't a fluke by any chance. I'm going to say this very clearly to everybody listening. What we're watching here is not a fluke.
No, this
This
is
is a changing of the guard.
This is
Yeah,
a
it
rise
is.
of a younger, stronger boxer against an aging, declining ex-contender, ex-IBF super middleweight champion.
The way he's
Only-
fighting right now, and based on how Canelo fought, he'd give Canelo a run for his money. Not saying he'd win, but he'd
He'd challenge him. He'd definitely challenge him.
challenge him.
It's like
Oh
Brooklyn
my!
Morris just said 9-3
oh.
Resendez, surely. That's how I've got it. That's how
Incredible.
Bobby's
I mean,
got it. Neutral's got it
Res-
10-2.
That's it, man.
Resendiz is trying to
Resendiz.
end this fight.
He if he doesn't win this based on the last 10 seconds, then something's definitely wrong.
Exactly.
100%.
But this is
Wow.
Vegas, baby.
He closed
And,
it out nicely.
I've seen it all before.
Resendez pieced him up. There's no winner here but Resendez. Armando Resendez wins that fight absolutely hands down. Caleb Plant did
2
not
to
do
1 on the
enough.
punch stats. 2 to 1 on the punch stats.
Look at
It's-
his face
it's
as well.
clear
Plant
as
looks
day.
beat up.
He looks fine. He looks like he can go and have a steak dinner.
Resendez would do 12 again. He'd do 12 again.
The guy can do a 15 rounder, no problem. But
And look at the
You know,
Mexican
that's
fan.
not
Look
the
at his
point.
family in the crowd, man. They look so happy. I'm so pleased for them. What a moment for them out in Vegas.
Oh,
They look so happy. Bloody hell, I thought she dropped a baby then. It was a coat wrapped up. Looked like it's swaddling. I thought she dropped a baby. I thought, bloody hell, they're that happy. She's threw the baby on the floor, but it was a bloody wrapped up coat. Bloody
Plant was
hell.
swinging in that last 10 seconds, and he was just
Crazy.
leaving himself wide open. Great fight, but
Caleb just took
Resendiz all
the
day long. 10-2.
I've
I've
got
had
it
it.
9-3, the same as Bobby, Mr. Neutral. But yeah,
I've got
10-2
it
for you.
118, 110, but I think it'll be a lot closer than that.
I think the judges on PBC have given it one. I think they gave it 107. No, 107. No, what did they give it in the end? It was 106, 103 before the last round.
So Compy box. Caleb only threw 100 out of 509 total punches. He only landed 108. Resendiz 186 of 600 thrown.
Nearly
I
2
think they're
to
going to have
1.
it 116, 112 to Resendez. I think that's how it's going to go, 116, 112 Resendez.
Here we go.
I reckon that's what we're going to see, 116, 112.
All right, I'll tell
If
you
you
right
get the
now.
scorecards first, Bobby, let me know, mate, because obviously mine are behind
go.
you.
Bobby's got him.
We have a split decision.
Oh, you're kidding
Here we go. Hold on.
What did I tell
Judge
you?
at ringside.
You let
Max
the rope
DeLuca scores
What did-
the bout 116 to 112 in
What did I
favor of
tell ya?
Armando. DeLuca in front of Armando. David Sutherland 115, 113 to Caleb Plant.
What?
Steve Weisfeld 116, 112 in favor of Resendiz.
Yeah, at
Wow,
least the
I
right man
can't
won.
believe. See, one of them tried to rob him. One of them tried to rob him. So Armando
No.
Resendiz is the
I mean-
new WBA interim champion.
So super middleweight champion. There you go.
And
The right man
Mexico,
won, but how one of them judges get it by fucking 2 rounds to Caleb Plant is beyond me, mate. I'm telling you
he
now, that
needs
is a
an.
joke.
Mate,
You know
it's
what?
fake.
I think
This is what
if
they
he
do. They
did,
need
if he did
investigating
score,
every
I think
fight.
if we look at the scorecards, I think they probably gave him that guy probably gave him the 7th round.
Still crazy talk, though,
Still
isn't it?
crazy, still crazy, but I think it was a 7th round that probably he gave him without looking at his scorecard.
I can't believe it
Listen,
got split.
2 judges give Caleb Plant 4 rounds. 1 judge gave Caleb Plant 7 rounds.
That's
That is
crazy.
an that needs investigation.
Like
I
20
think
said, to laugh aloud, he should never judge again.
Well, you know what? I think at the end of the day, we should put judges in a separate room and they
Yes.
watch it on their monitors and they stay
Yes.
there.
No commentary. Just
No.
watch the telly.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's how it should be. Don't listen to the crowd so they can give a fair assessment without having to hear the crowd's cheers and cheers. Because obviously the home fighter's always going to get the jeers and the cheers, and you're going to think, oh, he's landed something good. But then if you watch it back, he hasn't.
Now, the
Yeah.
downside for this guy, though, unfortunately, is after this kind of performance, who's going to want to step up and fight him now?
And he's 2-0 versus world champions now, or former
2-0.
world champions now,
Yeah.
is Resendiz.
Now, if I'm him, I go to Golden Boy or I go to one of those other promotions to get the fights that you're looking for because he's not going to get anything in PBC for a while.
That's it. Yeah, they're not going to bring him back to beat another one of their champs if they've got any left of that.
No, he's best to move on, man. There's better waters to navigate for him, in my opinion.
I think
I agree,
Plant,
mate. I agree.
Plant-
Well, thank you, lads. Should we wrap that up, Mr. Neutral?
I was just going to say, Caleb Plant has got a big decision now whether he retires. He's got a new baby on the way. I think this would be a good time. Adam, the scores were 116, 112 to Resendiz by 2 judges, and 1 judge gave it 115, 113 to Caleb Plant, who he tried to rob. The crowd booed when they read the reaction, says 20 Boxing. Big up to all the guys in the chat. Thank you all for coming through. Please like and subscribe if you're not if you've already not already done so. Big thank you to Bobby for coming
Thank you,
through.
guys.
mate.
Thank
It's
you,
an
Bobby.
honor and
Been great
privilege.
having you.
Please, anytime
Jam,
you guys need someone to come in, I'm always here.
Mate, we will be in touch 100%.
Don't
And
see
everyone,
things like
please give a
that.
follow to Samp and Chance podcast.
Like I was
I'll be
saying,
on your,
I'm
we'll
that
be
guy
on
who,
your case every week. But look,
brother,
guys, we got
I keep my studio in my car. I have a studio at home and I travel with one. So
that is an amazing concept.
no matter where I am, I can set up and ready to go.
Brilliant.
Love
Well, look,
it.
guys, thanks once again. We are
Thank you.
Red Corner Boxing. Give us a like and subscribe. We're sponsored by EasyStories.com for all your local nationwide needs. Back to you, Jams. See them away. We got a big week next week. Make sure you all tune in to Red Corner Boxing.
Absolutely, mate. So from myself and Mr. Neutral and our special guest, Bobby Sampson from the Samp and Chance podcast, salute, God bless. Have a great rest of your weekend. We'll see y'all soon.